This is a guy we've talked about before, and he's getting a lot more attention lately, really rising up the prospect ranks. Mike Lowell is with me. Mike, you went from 20th round pick to top 100 prospect to a 4-time MLB All-Star. What is it like when you start getting more attention as a prospect?
Well, it's a good feeling because you know you're doing something right, and the organization and people in the industry are really taking notice. However, I think it comes with an added pressure. And how you deal with that pressure, I think, really determines your future, short term and long term. For me specifically, I felt like, okay, the attention is great, but I got to really focus on what I've been doing that got me to this point. So I almost wanted to tune it out, focus on my craft, focus on my preparation for each game, and try to maintain that consistency. So that good news that I got and those good numbers I was putting up could basically keep that wave rolling a little bit so I can get either to the next level or make it to the big leagues or sustain myself in the big leagues.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Now to the plate, here is Johnny Jackson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Greg Kessinger stands in as he looks at ball one here. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
C.J. Hinojosa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Ronnie Dawson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jake Adams is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. 1 inning in the books here. The Missions lead it 2-0. And now here is Brian De La Cruz. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Michael Papierski is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
De La Cruz stands at first with 1 out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gray Kessinger, and they could use a spark from him here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Standing in now, C.J. Hinojosa. A ball and no strikes. On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Jake Adams struck out in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian De La Cruz. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, 6th home run on the season for him as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The batter, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Michael Papierski. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And it's 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit. Leading off the inning, it'll be Johnny Jackson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Now here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 away. And now Ronnie Dawson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So stepping in is Jake Adams, trying here to plate the tying run from 2nd. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. San Antonio's out in front, 4-3. Stepping up is Brian De La Cruz. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Lauren Asuncion for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Bounce to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
To the plate now, Corey Jolts. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
That misses 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. Tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Daniel Camarena will come on in relief here and appearing. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Missions came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Daniel Camarena earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year.
17 runners on base.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball.
Boucher.
Now to bat, David Boucher. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Hoffman ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So next to bat will be David Boucher. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Dawson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, David Boucher, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Out in front of it, strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Striding forward now is the DH, David Boucher. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. Next to dig in, David Boucher. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The San Antonio Missions took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michel Baez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Minor League Baseball now on the show. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, David Boucher. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ronnie Dawson.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And good hustle to get over and tag him. Now at the plate is David Boucher. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Dawson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. At the plate now is David Boucher. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, David Boucher. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Corpus Christi get the win despite 3.
It's easy to forget sometimes how challenging it is for any prospect to make it all the way to the major leagues. Sean Casey is with me today. Case, what are some of the challenges that fans might not understand from the outside?
Well, it's funny. When I talk to players that are just getting into pro ball and haven't played 12 years in the big leagues myself, I always say, how come 90-some% of minor leaguers don't play a day in the big leagues, right? And why is it so hard? And I always say, listen, because the mental grind of playing every night, some guys just can't do it. And I think that's the biggest thing from your big league players and your minor league players is the big leaguers learn how to go one pitch at a time, play one day at a time. It's a tough skill. It's a skill you have to learn, but that's the biggest difference of why the guys make it and why the guys don't.
And certainly if you're going to go one day at a time, one pitch at a time, there has to be a certain level of tolerance for failure and being able to just move past it. That is so critical for any player.
You got to have a short memory in this game. You have to have a short memory because at the end of the day, if it's one pitch at a time and you take a bad swing, you can't let that ruin your at bat. If you're a pitcher and you let up a 3-run home run, you got to get the ball back and go one pitch at a time. That's the only way to build that consistency in pro baseball.
The game's future stars are on. And now the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Boucher. He flew out in his last AB. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just.
So now here is David Boucher, singled in his last at-bat. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even...
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitch